Hey everyone, Bandana here. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to Death on the Nile. For the few people who are still watching the playthrough, it is a long one. Today we're back on the ship with Poirot, and soon we will be getting our reunion with Jane Royce as well, I believe. So please enjoy, and apologies it's taken a while to get the next episode up, but I was unfortunately quite unwell last week after being to the wedding, so it's taken a little while to get round to it.
Very well. I'm coming.
Someone drugged me.
"9 o'clock? Why have I slept so late? It's not like me at all. Well, let's see what has the captain in such a state. Cabin 202.
Okay, so we got knocked out by someone, and now there's an emergency on board. So let's go and deal with this. Am I surprised by this eventuality? No. No, I am not. I'm surprised he didn't realize he'd been drugged.
Sorry, sir. The captain has ordered that no one is to go up or down. I don't understand what's happening, but he's in quite a state.
I really don't feel well. It's more than just simple fatigue.
Come on, Poirot.
Ah, finally, Mr. Poirot.
Captain, Dr. Bessner.
Monsieur Poirot, thank God you're here.
Well, gentlemen, what has happened?
I think it best if you see for yourself.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Poor child. Poirot, this is your fault.
Poirot blaming himself. Bullet wound?
Small caliber bullet fired at very close range, judging by the burn marks. No signs of a struggle or bruising on the body? Obviously, she wasn't wearing her necklace to sleep. There's blood on one of her fingers.
Something on the floor?
No trace of the weapon.
Oh no. Just checking under the bed, I guess. What's that? J. Oh, she's written something in
Letter
blood.
J is drawn in blood.
Anything else visible from here? Looks like not. Oh dear. Skincare. Bring in that. Search the room.
Ah, a
Necklace is
case where
missing.
Mrs. Doyle undoubtedly kept her necklace empty.
And she's not wearing it. So someone's nicked it. Sunglasses. Neither here nor there. And an empty drawer.
The murder weapon is not helpfully lying on the dressing table. Mrs. Doyle had many valuable jewels.
But someone's taken the necklace and not the other stuff. The Art of Films and the Secrets of Cinema. Novelpel Scarlet Muse. Why are we always investigating lipstick. This happens a lot. What does this say? I'm trying to rotate it, but... Oh, there. Hang on. Astra... eyeliner? Asta Cosmetics. Perfect lashes. Secret compartment. Hang on a minute.
Flexible contact lenses. Madame Doyle was on the cutting edge of ocular technology.
Interesting. And hidden. So was she hiding the fact she needed glasses? More of the same? Yeah. I guess someone made that animation and wanted to show it off. Okay. Oh, wow.
Now there's a perfume not just anyone can afford.
Yeah, we know she's rich. Why are we in here? What's... Is he just here for the sake of confusing people? Or is there actually something really important in here?
Only one. Here's a second. Just as expensive.
We know she's rich.
And a third perfume. Clues of good taste, but not motives for murder. I'll never understand fashion. Why call a nail varnish pink when it's red?
Well, I share your confusion. Moisturizing cream. Well, unless someone's been through this and stolen some... Oh, hang on. Just to say I've looked at everything.
Every time I saw Mrs. Doyle, she was wearing this nail varnish.
Is she wearing nail varnish right now? Is that something we need to be aware of? Let's have a quick look in here. Empty. Empty. Just distract us, I guess. We have a new murder workshop then. She is wearing that nail varnish. Let's hit tab and have a look. How was the crime committed? So there's burn marks around the wound. The firearm is not seen in the crime. There's no signs of a struggle. Doyle was killed by a firearm. Murder or suicide is the question. We've got some links available. There's something we've missed. There's J on the wall. I mean, obviously these two are going to link to each other, so... We'll just link those now.
Why not?
She's trying to name her murderer. Potentially. Oh. Who could J refer to? I mean... Jacqueline de Belfort is the obvious choice, isn't it? But it could also be John Fleetwood, potentially.
This letter.
But he's gone now.
The blood on Mrs. Doyle's finger. It's obviously meant to appear Mrs. Doyle wrote the letter J. Another victory for Poirot.
Meant to appear, she wrote it. But it doesn't mean she really wrote it herself. Hercule is feeling tired this morning. Anything about the drink? No. I guess we're going to say that links to... No, it doesn't link to that one? Okay, fine then. I would have thought it did. she was asleep, how did she write on the wall? Oh, we can do her missing necklace. Which one did she wear? Oh. Oh, observational skills on her necklace. I do not remember. Hang on. We might be able to... There you go. She wore the one with the balls. I thought it was, but I wasn't certain. Pretty sure it's this one. I knew it was a white one.
I have it. Mrs. Doyle favored an expensive...
Sorry, I call them balls. They're pearls, sorry.
My little grey cells did not let me down.
Where's the pearl necklace? Well, it's obviously been stolen. Still have another link. Why am I missing something? Put the clues in the right places. There are no signs of a struggle, which could technically be either. There are burn marks around the room, which just means it was close. She was killed with a firearm. The firearm is not at the crime scene, which suggests murder. She was killed with a firearm, which could be either. There's no signs of a struggle, which could be either.
There's no question. Mrs. Doyle was murdered. Precisely.
Yeah, leans heavily that way.
Is that applause I hear?
Not sure we deserve applause at this stage. She was murdered. Can we link it to the fact I'm feeling sleepy? No, that's a shame, because that should be... He should be thinking someone's drugged me at this point. Can't do that. Okay, fine. What about that? Nope. Okay, we can't link anything there. I try the others, but I don't see how they relate, to be honest. She died in her sleep, and... Nah, I didn't think so. None of them apply. Let's go out and have a chat with
Don't
the
be hasty,
captain.
Poirot. I don't think I've discovered everything of interest here.
Oh. Oh, there's something else. It says we've done everything, though. Hmm. They've got ticks on. I mean, the covers have all moved. Is that something to be aware of? They've all got ticks on. I can't, like, crouch down to look at stuff on the floor, can I? So... There's obviously something I'm missing there. Let's have a quick... So they're linked, yeah? I'm just going to click on everything because we're missing something, but I don't know what. The necklace is missing. What am I missing in this room then? Do you ever fear the game's bugged? It's the only thing I can interact with in here.
Don't be hasty, Poirot.
What the hell am I missing then? Everything has ticks on it. I mean, there was something under the bed, but I can't get on the floor to look under the bed, right? Zooming in the other side of the room just in case there's like a bullet hole on the wall or something. Don't see anything. It's all ticked, so I guess I just click everything in here till something works. I'm a little bit confused. We ticked all of those off. What about this? They're all ticked off. Oh, there we go. So we're doing... She was asleep, but she might have drawn that. It wasn't her who chased it. Because she should have been dead at the time.
Logical. It's obvious Mrs. Doyle was asleep when she was killed. So it was impossible for her to write the clue so convenient.
Yeah. It's a setup.
I
Oh,
don't
good.
think
That's
I can
it.
learn any more here at present. Time to compare my observations with those of Dr. Bessner.
So, did you see? Did you see that poor young woman?
It's a tragedy, but we must stay calm if we want to find the culprit. I have a small idea of the situation. Lynette Doyle was killed in her sleep by a firearm placed directly against her temple. I also noticed that her pearl necklace was missing, perhaps taken by the killer, but it's too early to assert that.
And the J written in her own blood. Do you think she was trying to identify her killer? Given her animosity, Jacqueline de Belfort would seem like the obvious choice. What do you think?
My friend, once the Earth was thought to be flat, that was the obvious choice at the time.
Is the J evidence? Well, I mean, it's technically evidence, but it's not evidence that she did it. So I'm gonna... I don't know what it wants here, because the question that he posed makes it awkward.
You think perhaps it was Mrs. Doyle with the fatal wound to her head who wrote the initial of her attacker? Impossible. And even if she had wanted to provoke me, Mr. Belfort is surely not foolish enough to sign her crime in this manner. This killer mocks us. Dr. Bessner, were you able to examine the body?
Yes, the captain summoned me the moment he was informed of the tragedy. He hoped I could save poor Mrs. Doyle. Unfortunately, it was already too late. Death had occurred several hours ago.
Do you have any idea of the exact time?
I can give you a rough estimate. It's now 9:15 a.m. Considering the temperature last night and the fact that the rigor had begun to advance, I would estimate the time of death to be at least 7 hours ago, and at most 9 hours.
Which places the crime between midnight and 2 in the morning?
Exactly. I can also tell you the wound suggests she was killed with a small caliber weapon, possibly a .22.
I see. Did you discover the body, Captain?
No, it was Louise Bourget, Mrs. Doyle's maid. She came to wake her employer, as she does every morning. Except this time, well, the poor woman didn't wake up. Louise came to find me immediately. She was completely distraught.
Do you know if she touched anything in this room?
She assured me she touched nothing. Neither did I.
So that means, most likely, the murderer took the weapon with them.
Where is the murderer's weapon? Wow. No spoilers. letting us have a nice look at the ship. We still Abu Simbel? Oh, here she is.
And that's how I ended up here.
You have been having quite the adventure, mademoiselle. You track a murderer who may be on this boat?
The coded message mentioned a killer who would be present on the Karnak from the 21st to the 23rd of February. Those are the dates of this cruise, are they not?
That's correct, mademoiselle.
Perfect. Then there's still time to stop them before they strike again.
You may be too late.
Perhaps you could have stopped them if you had arrived a day earlier.
What? No! Someone else is dead?
Yes. Lynette Doyle was killed last night. A gunshot to the head. Your quarry may be responsible for her death as well. A connection between the two eludes me at present.
The prey I'm tracking is a lone wolf.
This is awful. The Egyptian police have been contacted concerning Mrs. Doyle. We are turning the ship around and will meet the police in Aswan. Mr. Poirot, unless the authorities say otherwise, the case is yours. I give you full authority to lead the investigation. I've already asked Tarek to guard the gangway. No one may board or disembark until further notice.
I accept, Captain Hassan. But we cannot leave until I make certain the crime scene, in fact, the entire boat, are fully inspected.
Of course. Of course. We will remain here until you are satisfied with your investigation. I will inform the Aswan police.
Monsieur Poirot, with all due respect, you must let me help you. I need to stop my killer.
Mademoiselle, remember, I saw you in action at Chematant. I would be foolish to deprive myself of your help. But a word of caution, if I may. It is clear this investigation is very personal. Do not let that cloud your judgment.
Don't worry, Mr. Poirot. Together, we can bring an entire boatload of murderers to justice.
I have no doubt. Very well. Most passengers should be having breakfast by now. Captain, would you be so kind as to ask the other passengers to join us in the restaurant?
Anything you wish, Monsieur Poirot. Perhaps Miss Royce could assist me?
Of course.
I must go to the restaurant to speak to the passengers.
Anything in here I can mess with first? I never did work out if I could do anything with this.
Is beautifully crafted.
I can only say that I could move it before, but I still don't understand what moving it did.
Music to my ears.
Ah, that wasn't there before. But they do put one in every chapter, I guess, so that's the one for this chapter. That means there'll be new mustaches everywhere. Where's my mustache? Other than on my face. Ah, there was one there behind me. Turn around, turn around.
When I think that I almost missed it.
Did almost miss it. Terrible. Shocking behavior. Come on, Poirot. I still keep wanting to look at the front here, because I'm convinced there'll be something this end of the ship at some point. Right. I'm on fast walk mode.
Good
Chat
morning,
to him.
sir. The captain has asked me to investigate last night's tragedy. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Of course.
Why did you drug me? Was it you that
Anything I
made my
can-
drink? I can't remember.
A bit boring, staying here, doing nothing?
No, it's fine. I look forward to moments when I can peacefully get lost in my thoughts.
Can you tell me what you did last night?
Like every night, I get off the boat for the curfew watch. The captain raises the gangway, and I stay on the dock all night to ensure that no one boards or disembarks during the curfew.
And no one could have boarded or left the boat during the night?
No, no one, not even me. And this morning, when the gangway was lowered, The captain asked me to stay here and continue to keep watch. Since then, only Miss Royce has asked to come on board.
Do you have any
The necklace.
information about Mrs. Doyle's pearl necklace?
No, apart from the fact that it is very beautiful.
Can I go up and downstairs now? I can. Let's just have a quick walk around. Obviously, we will have to go into the restaurant and speak to everyone. These are the toilets. They're always open. I've yet to find anything particularly interesting in them. Did I find a mustache in here once? Yeah. Well, they're all in there. We'll go in there in a second. Let's just make sure we've checked everywhere else. We'll pop upstairs. I don't trust that it's always going to give me plenty of time to walk around. But I don't want to miss anything. Been in her room and it's fully done. It's just worth checking there are any other rooms. Oh, we were drugged last night. I wonder if we can do anything about that yet. We need to investigate the bar for any dodgy stuff regarding our tea. I'm not allowed around there. No, not allowed. Okay, fine. We'll double check anything down this side. I mean, this is my room down here, isn't it? Yeah. No, let's go and talk to everyone else then. Am I coming through that door, or am I going to come through a different door? Different door.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry to disrupt what promised to be a beautiful day, but I have some terrible news. Lynette Doyle was found dead this morning, murdered in her bed.
My God! The poor child.
Shinjirarenai.
Captain Hassan here has asked me to investigate this murder. I intend to do so with the assistance of Miss Jane Royce, a private detective who has come aboard working on another case. The murder weapon was a .22 caliber revolver. She will be searching each and every one of you for the gun and anything else which might be relevant to this case. I trust you will comply.
Do you recognize her? She's the mysterious friend of Mrs. Leach, who showed up at the party in Mallorca and then just left without a word.
Thank you, Mr. Poirot. I'm now going to search each of you. Meanwhile, the captain will confiscate your keys and lock your cabins. You will not have access to your cabins until we've concluded our searches.
A moment, please. I'm deeply distressed by Mrs. Doyle's death, but as her legal representative, I demand to know by what authority you intend to conduct this investigation.
I agree. This is outrageous. The Egyptian police should be notified.
I, for one, will never submit to depriving individuals of rights that I do not recognize as legitimate.
Miss Robson, would you kindly join us?
Can you show us your bag, please? Thank you.
Mr. Richetti, if you would, please.
He's the spider, or he's dodgy anyway.
Et voilà. Thank you all for participating. You may expect me to interrogate each of you.
Since nothing conclusive was found, you're free to go. But you may not return to your cabins or attempt to leave the boat.
Captain, a word if I may. I asked you to ensure that every passenger joins us here, but I didn't see Mr. Doyle, Mr. Belfort, Dr. Bessner, or Miss Bowers.
My apologies, Mr. Poirot. With all that's going on, I forgot to tell you. Dr. Bessner is tending to Mr. Doyle's wound. As for Miss Bowers, she's watching over Miss de Belfort, who is in quite a state.
For what reason? Has she said anything to you?
It's a bit complicated. I think you should see for yourself.
Mr. Poirot, I know you'll want to question the passengers since you know them better than I do. While you do that, I can search their cabins. The captain gave me a master key, so I don't have to try and figure out what key goes with which cabin. Would that work?
Quite right, Miss Royce. You have read my mind.
Okay. Throughout this chapter, you'll have the opportunity to switch the playable characters between Jane and Poirot. Press F to change characters.
So, Mademoiselle Royce, let's split our resources as we planned. You take responsibility for searching the passengers' cabins.
All right. And you conduct your interviews, you do so well.
Okay. What's this? Oh, you have to switch to Hercule to talk to her, I see. Switch to Hercule.
Let's see what Mr. Poirot has discovered.
Okay, she's literally standing by the window. Let's just have a chat with this young lady then.
Good day, Mademoiselle Robson. You seem anxious. Do you want to speak with me?
Yes, Monsieur Poirot.
Please, take your time.
Mrs. Doyle was incredibly kind to me. What happened last night is simply dreadful.
Tell me of last night, Mademoiselle, if you will, in your own words.
Yes, I will explain everything to you. After you retired for the evening, I went back to the lounge for tea. And then, Jacqueline de Belfort arrived.
Waiter, a drink, a double gin.
I like this flashback. Is your tea drugged as well?
To revenge.
I'm tired. I'm going to bed. Are you coming, darling?
I think I'll stay a bit longer. Maybe have one last quick one, read a magazine.
They don't spend much
Well,
time together for
I
a
suppose
married
that's
couple
it.
sometimes.
I'm going to head out too. Have a good evening.
Robson. Cornelia, right? Tell me about yourself.
About me? I'm not very interesting.
Who are you? Where are you from? I want to know everything.
Why are you interested?
Why are you avoiding my questions? We girls must stick together.
He's really dodgy.
Miss de Belfort kept questioning me for almost an hour. I tried several times to excuse myself, but she would plead with me to stay each time. I lost count of how many drinks she had. There was a strange atmosphere in the room. Miss de Belfort was talking to me, looking at me, and yet it was as if I wasn't really there. As if
You needed an
she
alibi?
was talking to someone else.
And we have excellent drawing classes. Simon, I want another drink.
You've had quite enough drinks, Jackie.
What damned business is it of yours?
Go to bed, Jackie. You're drunk.
If you're embarrassed, Simon dear, you'd better leave the room.
And when I saw Mr. Hayashi leave the lounge, I thought I could finally slip away too. Miss de Belfort was glaring at Mr. Doyle with a crazed look, full of rage.
I really must. It's so late. You're not to go. You're to stay and hear what I've got to say.
You're making a fool of yourself. For God's sake, go to bed.
You're afraid of a scene, aren't you? That's because you're so English, so reticent. You want me to behave decently, don't you? You damned fool. Do you think you could treat me as you have done and get away with it? I told you that I'd kill you sooner than see you go to another woman. You're my man, do you hear? You belong to me. I'll shoot you like a dog, like the dirty dog you are.
Oh, shit. Why has no one told Poirot that someone's been shot in the leg?
Mr. Hayashi! She shot him! Oh, she shot him! Oh, God. Oh, I wish I were dead. What have I done? What have I done? Hush, dear. Hush.
Get her to her cabin, Hayashi. Miss Robson, get that hospital nurse of yours. Don't leave her. Make quite sure she's safe with the nurse looking after her. Then get hold of old Bessner and bring him here. For God's sake, don't let any news of this get to my wife.
Oh, that's why. Because they tried to cover it up.
I'll drown myself. I'll drown myself. I'm not fit to live. Oh, Simon. Simon.
It's a lot of play acting.
Get hold of Miss Bowers.
A lot of play
I'll stay
acting.
while you get her.
Miss Bowers, open the door.
Miss Robson, what's happening? Are you all right?
Oh my God, it's Miss de Belfort. She shot Mr. Doyle. She keeps saying she wants to kill herself. We need you.
And Mr. Doyle, is he all right?
He's in the lounge. He has a bullet wound in his leg. Mr. Hayashi will get Dr. Bessner once we've reached Miss de Belfort. If she's left alone, she might harm herself.
Now then, what's all this?
Is there anything I can do to help?
Not at the moment. I'll give her a sedative and stay with her all night. Go and help the others with Mr. Doyle. I'm sure they'll need you more.
Perfect. Come and help us. You'll be more useful than Mr. Hayashi, who I see is in the process of collapsing.
Oh, I found a blood
You're not
then.
going to let me down, are you?
Don't worry. I'll do what I can.
Poor Mr. Hayashi didn't seem very comfortable at the sight of Mr. Doyle's wound, so I stepped in. The doctor and I carried Mr. Doyle to the doctor's cabin. Luckily, we didn't have to carry Mr. Hayashi as well.
And Poirot was unconscious during all of this.
The doctor busied himself cleaning and treating the wound as best he could.
Well, this is the best I can do. You've been brave. I'm going to give you something to help you sleep. And your wife? What should we do about your wife?
She needn't know till the morning. You mustn't blame Jackie. It's been all my fault. I treated her disgracefully. She didn't know what she was doing.
Yes, I understand.
My fault, Miss Robson. Someone ought to stay with her. She might hurt herself.
It's all right, Mr. Doyle. Miss Bowers is going to stay with her all night.
Mr. Hayashi, the gun. You mustn't leave it lying around.
Quite right. I'll go and get hold of it now.
I watched the doctor administer a sedative to Mr. Doyle. He seemed immediately more at ease.
I'm bothered. I can't find that revolver.
What? How is that possible? Did you look everywhere?
Of course, I looked everywhere. It dropped out of the girl's hand. She kicked it away and it went under a settee. It isn't under that settee now.
But who could have taken it?
It's curious, that. But I don't see what we can do about it. Both of you go to bed. I'll watch over him tonight. And thank you. Your help has been invaluable.
I did my best. Good luck.
Thank you, Doctor. Mr. Hayashi left for his cabin and I continued to mine. I sat on my bed for several minutes, realizing what had just happened, trying to compose myself before going to bed and finally falling asleep.
I like how no one at this
now you
point
know
woke up
everything.
Poirot, or
That's
tried
it.
to.
I see. Jacqueline de Belfort's revolver. I am reminded when she showed it to me.
Okay. Pearl
Miss
necklace?
Robson, what can you tell me about Lynette Doyle's pearl necklace?
It was simply stunning, wasn't it? And it looked perfect on her. Such elegance.
The necklace you admire so. What a dream it would be to possess such a necklace.
Well, of course.
It has been stolen.
Oh no, Mr. Poirot. I would never have dared. I assure you, you must believe me. I know nothing about the theft.
Okay. I want to talk to this guy behind the bar. Are you the one that drugged me?
Good day, Samir. Might I disturb you for a moment?
Of course, Mr. Poirot. What can I do for you?
I was wondering how the ship's staff are doing.
That is very kind of you, sir. We are, of course, doing the best we can, despite the terrible tragedy. You mustn't worry. We carry on and do the best we can under the circumstances. After all, everyone must eat. Cabins must be cleaned. Happily, there are few complaints.
Cabins shouldn't be cleaned. It's a murder investigation.
May I ask what your movements were last night?
Of course. I tended the bar until
As you drugged me then.
11:30 p.m. After that, I joined the chef and the captain for our role-playing game session. You look at me strangely, but the scenario is getting very intense. I've been thinking about it all day. My spell book is nearly depleted. We played until around 3 a.m., I think. Goodness, I haven't stayed up that late since I was 17.
Did you
Fair
happen to
enough.
notice Mrs. Doyle's pearl necklace?
How could I not? It is so beautiful. I think it's worth more than anything I could earn in my lifetime.
Immediately motive. Okay. Where's everybody else? There's our dodgy fella who wandered off. Who might be the spider?
We've been on this boat for 2 days, and I believe we haven't had a chance to really talk yet.
Indeed. It's too bad it's under such terrible circumstances.
I would have much preferred to talk to you about my archaeological discovery yesterday. I'm sure it would have fascinated you. I apologize. Did you seek some peace and quiet coming here?
I'm just admiring Abu Simbel. What a splendor. I'm very sorry I missed your demonstration.
Could you tell me your movements last night?
Of course. Time for the interrogation. Let's see. After dinner, I read on the deck. I went to bed around 10 p.m. and woke up around 8 a.m. this morning. Nothing out of the ordinary, I'm afraid.
And you didn't see or hear anything?
Now that you mention it, I was awakened in the middle of the night by a loud splash, as if someone had thrown a stone into the water.
Do you remember what time it
dear.
was? Did you go to investigate?
Time to dredge for a
It was
gun.
after midnight, I think. And no, I stayed in bed.
Lynette Doyle's pearl necklace has gone missing. Do you know anything about it?
I am not an expert, but I can tell you that pearls of that size are extremely rare. The necklace must be worth a small fortune. I wouldn't be surprised if it was stolen, and possibly the motive for the murder.
It is certainly a possibility.
Why wouldn't they have taken all the other jewellery as well? Rings are easier to hide than the necklace. Well, I suppose you could take the necklace apart just for the jewels.
Nice shot. But one good shot doesn't make a game.
Most certainly, my friend. And the next shot promises to be even more difficult.
Excuse me, gentlemen, for interrupting. But would you have a moment to answer a few questions?
Of course. Anything I can do to help.
Right now? Can't we at least finish our game?
I could insist, monsieur.
Some people have absolutely zero respect for an investigation into a murder of all things.
So, Mr. Hayashi, who's winning?
Without bragging, I believe I can safely say I'm in a better position than Mr. Allerton. But the game is far from over.
Could you please tell me your movements last night?
The evening started innocently enough. We were playing cards.
I was going to say, we're going to get...
I spent the early part of the evening playing bridge.
A look from his point of view.
Mr. Pennington.
Waiter!
And everything will be
there's
slightly
nothing.
different.
Simon, are you playing or what?
Sorry.
To revenge.
I'm tired. I'm going to bed. Are you coming, darling?
I think I'll stay a bit longer. Maybe have one last quick one, read a magazine. Well, I suppose that's it. I'm going to head out too. Have a good evening.
Just gave up mid-game. He obviously had a terrible hand.
When our game was over, Mr. Pennington and Mrs. Doyle went to bed. As for me, I simply moved to a sofa to read my book.
The game wasn't over, you're still playing cards.
Murder mystery.
What are you on about?
Mr.
He's
Doyle
reading his
stayed
book.
on his sofa, and Mr. Belfort started talking to Miss Robson. Steward Samir remained behind the counter until 11:30 p.m. Poor child. She had to put up with the woman's incessant questions. She was clearly drunk, but the little girl was at a loss what to do. It was a distressing sight.
She's not that young.
You've had quite enough drinks, Jackie.
When the argument started to escalate, I seized the opportunity to discreetly slip away. Nothing makes me more uncomfortable than public confrontations. I paused for a moment, leaning on the railing of the deck. I could still hear them shouting inside, and I was relieved to have gotten out. I felt a pang of sympathy for poor Miss Robson, who wasn't as lucky as I was. That's when I heard the gunshot.
Mr. Hayashi! Mr. Hayashi! She shot him! Oh, she shot him!
Oh, God. Oh, I wish I were dead. What have I done? What have I done?
Hush, dear. Hush.
Get her to her cabin, Hayashi. Miss Robson, get that hospital nurse of yours. Don't leave her. Make quite sure she's safe with the nurse looking after her. Then get hold of old Bessner and bring him here. For God's sake, don't let any news of this get to my wife.
Where was the gun in his... You didn't see the gun in his version of the
I'll drown
events.
myself. I'll drown myself. I'm not fit to live. Oh,
Better get hold of Miss Bowers. I'll stay while you get her.
I must go to him. Oh, Simon, Simon, how could I? Let me go. Let me throw myself overboard. Let me kill myself.
You must stay here. Don't make a fuss. Pull yourself together. It's all right, I tell you. I looked after Mr. Belfort until Miss Robson returned with Miss Bowers.
Now then, what's all this?
As Miss Bowers seemed to have the situation well in hand, I rushed off to wake Dr.
She stared at you
Bessner.
blankly.
Dr. Bessner!
Who's that? Stop making such a racket.
It's Doyle. He's been shot. Mr. Belfort shot him. He's in the salon. Can you come?
Let's see. It's not pretty, but it could be much worse. The bone is fractured, and there's considerable blood loss. Mr. Hayashi, help me carry him to my cabin. Perfect. Come and help us. You'll be more useful than Mr. Hayashi, who I see is in the process of collapsing. You're not going to let me down, are you?
Don't worry. I'll do what I can.
I confess, I've never been very comfortable with blood, so I mostly helped to clear the procession way to the doctor's cabin. I was surprised and pleased by young Miss Robson's mental strength and composure. It was as if she had been waiting for this moment to bloom. I stayed near the door to get some fresh air while the doctor attended to Mr. Doyle. The groans he made, it was terrible.
Well, this is the best I can do. You've been brave. I'm going to give you something to help you sleep. And your wife? What should we do about your wife?
She needn't know till the morning. You mustn't blame Jackie. It's been all my fault. I treated her disgracefully. She didn't know what she was doing.
Yes, I understand.
My fault, Miss Robson. Someone ought to stay with her. She might hurt herself.
It's all right, Mr. Doyle. Miss Bowers is going to stay with her all night.
Mr. Hayashi, the gun. You mustn't leave it lying around.
Quite right. I'll go and get hold of it now.
But it's gone.
I searched the entire lounge for a good 10 minutes, but I couldn't find that damn revolver anywhere. It had completely vanished. I'm bothered. I can't find that revolver.
What? How is that possible? Did you look everywhere?
Of course, I looked everywhere. It dropped out of the girl's hand. She kicked it away and it went under a settee. It isn't under that settee now.
But who could have taken it? It's curious, that. But I don't see what we can do about it.
I was expecting all of these to be slightly different, but this one's pretty much identical.
Your help has been invaluable.
I did my best. Good luck.
Thank you, Doctor.
Because obviously people
I wished
remember
Miss
things
Robson
differently.
a good night and went to my cabin. I've never been so happy to go to bed. It took me a while to fall asleep, but eventually I did.
And after all that?
I went back to my cabin, say 30 minutes past midnight.
Your cabin is the closest one to the lounge, correct?
Yes, that's right.
Did you notice or hear anything unusual after you returned to your cabin?
Well, I think I heard a noise, like a splash, just before falling asleep. That was probably around 1 a.m. or so, but I'm not certain.
Very well, Mr. Hayashi. Thank you again for your cooperation. The splash could have been the murder weapon being thrown into the water by the killer.
Yes.
Mr. Hayashi, can you tell me anything about the disappearance of Lynette Doyle's pearl necklace?
Monsieur Poirot, I swear to you, I knew nothing of it until you informed me of its disappearance.
In that case, I believe you have told me all I needed to know for now.
This fella's a little bit odd.
Mr. Allerton, Don't you want to enjoy some sunshine?
If you move the billiard table outside, I'd be happy to.
Could you tell me your movements last night, Mr. Allerton?
Since you ask so politely, we all had dinner together. Then I went to bed around 11 p.m. I was awakened by noise. Miss Robson calling Mr. Hayashi, footsteps, and then Dr. Bessner talking. After that, I went back to sleep and heard nothing else until this morning.
Last night's meal. I'm sure I was the only one drinking wine at our table.
It could have been the wine that was drugged. And it is always his special wine.
Lynette Doyle's pearl necklace disappeared last night. Can you tell me anything about that?
You're the first to tell me the news. I didn't even know it had been stolen. The thief will make a fortune if he can sell it, but he doesn't stand a chance if you're there to stop him.
Very well. Thank you for your testimony. Let's move on.
I still suspect him for stealing stuff. I could be wrong. Just in the back of my mind. So where's everyone else? Let's see if there's anyone down here to question. What about the cook? Wait. Oh, I'm at the other side of the ship, that's why. This is the staff cabin. Oh no. Storage room. Hello.
A clam rake. When I was a child in Belgium, I would help my father to collect the clams from the sand with one of these.
Yeah, we're going to be needing that to find the murder weapon if it's overboard. Check the staff room. Anyone in here? Nothing new to look at. Don't suppose there's going to be much down here for us this time. And obviously there's no... I mean, they must have picked up someone new to work the engine room, because the other guy's been arrested for attempted murder. They're not there. I assume this guy's not still in here. He's surely be handed over to the police by now. Oh, he is still there. I assumed that we'd been to somewhere that picked him up already. Poor guy.
Mr. Fleetwood, I hope your detention is not too uncomfortable.
Oh, couldn't be better. A real palace. I have to ask for permission like a child if I want to relieve myself. But I do get my 3 meals a day, so I suppose you could call it luxury.
I imagine you had a rather quiet evening.
Is this a joke? I'm completely cut off from the world, illegally detained and bored to death. Why'd you ask?
I can at least relieve your boredom.
What do you mean?
Lynette Doyle was murdered last night.
Oh, that's terrible. I expect with her looks and all that money, she managed to collect more than a few enemies. But murder? Hey, wait a minute. Light shines. I know what you're thinking, but as you can see, I'm still chained to a pipe in here, passing the time, counting the canned goods. You know, I've had time to think about what I did the other day. I was in a bad place, drunk, furious, so yes, I acted impulsively, but I swear, I had nothing to do with killing Mrs. Doyle.
Well, you did attempt to murder her.
Monsieur.
I'm telling the truth. I'm sorry she's dead, okay? But I'm not shedding any tears for her.
I understand.
I mean, you attempted to kill her anyway.
Lynette Doyle's pearl necklace.
Even if you didn't do the final deed.
Why would I care what that rich kid was wearing?
Why indeed?
What are you cooking? Why am I always looking at cans of tomato in here? Every single time I come in. Any mustache? A mustache? No. I mean, the kitchen is a prime place for a hidden mustache. The wines from yesterday. Hang on. This is the type that I drink, yeah? The top's been opened.
This Grand Cru deserves to be served on special journeys like the Orient Express or this one up on the Nile.
You'll notice that that one's the only one that has the top open and accessible.
Good morning, sir. The captain has asked me to investigate last night's tragedy. I have a few questions for you.
Of course, ask away. I want to help in any way I can.
I hope you are not too overwhelmed by the tragedy.
I confess I fell behind because I was standing guard at Mrs. Doyle's cabin for the captain this morning, but I'm managing.
Can you tell me your movements yesterday evening?
Let's see. I finished my shift and hurried to tidy up everything so I could join the captain and Samir for a role-playing game. It must have been around 10 p.m. We lost track of time and stopped playing around 3 a.m. Have you ever played our game? It's called Pyramids and Sphinx.
I'm afraid not. You didn't see or hear anything unusual?
In our bedroom down in the hold? No, not really. Only Samir when he fell in the river of lava.
A river of lava? How unfortunate. What can you tell me about Mrs. Doyle's pearl necklace?
Nothing, I'm afraid. I didn't notice it. I didn't even know who she was until I heard about her death.
Really? Considering she was almost poisoned by food that came from your kitchen? Though you didn't do it, but even so. I find that hard to believe or weird. I assume everyone else is on the next level then. What's the...
The Nile is magnificent. A bit of serenity before plunging back into murder.
We need to be looking in the water for the murder weapon. I guess everyone else is on the next 2 floors? Oh no, there's this guy. Wow. Not convinced he'd murder anyone, but he's dodgy as hell.
May I ask you a few questions about the death of Lynette Doyle?
You're making a big fuss over nothing. It's not worth it. The world is full of useless rich people.
A murder has been committed, and it will not go unpunished.
Considering he's complaining so much about rich people, again, he is appearing where all these rich people are, so he obviously has money.
Getting some fresh air?
No, I'm meditating. I learned meditation at an ashram in India. It changed my life.
Right.
Can you tell me about your evening yesterday?
I don't see why, but let's get on with it. I took Cornelia for a walk ashore. We returned around 10 p.m., just before they lifted the gangway back onto the boat. I lingered on deck alone for a while, and then went back to my cabin a little before midnight.
Did you hear anything that night?
I think I heard something like a cork popping. I can't remember when, but there were still people around because I heard a commotion. People running on the upper deck.
And nothing else?
Ah, yes. I think I heard a splash, but I don't remember when.
And you didn't leave your cabin during the night?
No, too bad. I didn't get to take part in the excitement.
Come now, Mr. Ferguson. Don't be childish. What can you tell me about Lynette Doyle's pearl necklace?
It symbolizes the decadence of Western materialistic society, which Lynette Doyle epitomized to perfection. Like her, our society is of course destined to crumble. That's a certainty.
I've often noticed that those who espouse your philosophy, if it can be called a philosophy, are often the very people who benefit the most from it.
There's something else?
Getting some fresh air?
No, I'm meditating.
Getting some fresh air?
No, I'm meditating. I learned meditation at an ashram in India. It changed my life.
Okay, that's weird. It didn't, there's something else with him then. There's something else. Nip up to the next floor. So this is where it happened, the shooting. He's still dodgy.
Mr. Pennington.
Ah, Mr. Poirot. There you are at last. I was wondering when you would come to see me. You think I'm the one who killed the poor girl, don't you?
I have discovered that jumping to conclusions only hurts the legs. But it's true that after the incident at Abu Simbel, your name is quite high on my list of suspects.
I suspected as much. Please go ahead, interrogate me. I have nothing to hide.
What are you drinking?
Whiskey. Any objection?
None. Your liver is your own.
That was a weird small talk.
Can you tell me your movements last night?
Well, you were there when I played bridge with the Doyles. Then that woman showed up, and Lynette wanted to go to bed, so we stopped the game. I went to my cabin soon after.
What time was it?
Around 11:30 p.m., I think.
Did you see or hear anything unusual during the night?
Around midnight, there was a commotion in the next cabin, Dr. Bessner's cabin. I didn't pay much attention to it. I drifted off again, slept till morning.
Nothing else?
That's all I have to say. You're wasting your time with me. You should look into that girl, the one who's half French, Jacqueline de Belfort. There's something suspicious about her.
Rest assured, I won't overlook anyone.
Yeah, that just made him
You
seem
were
even
close
more
to
dodgy.
Mrs. Doyle. What can you tell me about her pearl necklace?
A very beautiful piece, worth a small fortune. Because of its value, it was quite tricky to insure. That's all I can tell you.
And were you aware that it went missing last night?
Ah, you see? I was right to have it insured.
Would he get the insurance money?
I'm sorry to disturb you, Miss Van Schuler. May I ask you a few questions?
It would be a waste of time for both of us.
It's just a formality. I promise my visit will be brief.
No one wants to talk.
How are you, madame?
The heat is stifling, the people are intolerable, the staff is dreadful. And then there's this murder business. Thankfully, I must admit the view is tolerable.
She complains a lot.
What time did you go to bed last night?
Oh, there you go, asking questions anyway. I usually go to bed at 10 p.m., but last night I lost 10 minutes because that foolish Cornelia was searching for my shawl, which of course she didn't find. Do you remember?
Yes, of course. Did you hear anything unusual?
I'm a
There's
light
a missing
sleeper.
shawl.
I was woken up by that vulgar woman, Lynette Doyle's maid, saying, "Good night, madame," in an annoying voice. Then I fell asleep again. Later, I was woken up by some noise on the deck.
I don't suppose you can tell me who made the noise.
Oh, but I can. I got up to see. Rosalie Otterborn was on the deck in front of her cabin. It looked like she was throwing something into the water. I'm not sure what she was up to, but I'm certain it was her. I saw her face clearly. She went back into her cabin, and I returned to bed.
Rosalie Otterborn. At last. Who would have thought this annoying woman would prove to be a useful witness? And do you remember what time it was?
I can tell you the exact time. It was 1:10 a.m. by my bedside clock.
That was very informative. Thank you, madame. Did you know that Lynette Doyle's pearl necklace had gone missing?
No, I didn't. That's a shame. It was one of the few pleasant things to look at on this boat.
So I don't necessarily think she's a suspect, but interesting information. Ooh, seems like it's stuck on the stairs a bit. So there's only one person to chat to up here, and then the captain, I guess. I'm missing people. I guess they're in their cabins? It's weird. Let's quickly chat to her then.
Enjoying the sunshine, miss? It would be a crime not to, would it not, on such a beautiful day?
It's more the tranquility of the place that drew me here.
I understand. Don't worry, this will only take a moment. It's rare to see you without your mother.
Is it that obvious? I thought I'd outgrown clinging to her apron strings.
What can you tell me about last night?
My mother and I went to bed around 11 o'clock. Rats! There I am again, securely tied to her apron. I didn't hear anything except some commotion near Dr. Bessner's cabin. It was stifling in our cabin. I couldn't sleep. Around 1 a.m., I went out on deck for some fresh air. I didn't stay long. I went back to sleep afterwards. I had no idea what had happened until this morning.
You heard nothing else?
No, I'm afraid not.
Interesting, because you were seen.
What can you tell me about Mrs. Doyle's pearl necklace?
Her necklace? Nothing at all. I admit being pleased with myself. When I saw it, I wasn't jealous.
Yeah, no. There's more there that we could have asked, I think. Check behind the bar. Nothing at the minute. Let's see if the captain's there for a quick chat. But there's people missing that I haven't been able to interrogate yet. The captain's not there. Oh, Captain, my captain. Ah.
Am I disturbing you?
Just a moment. I just had an inspiration. All right, I'm listening.
You're writing?
I'm a bit embarrassed to say, but the current situation is quite stimulating. Ideas are flooding in again.
That must be exhilarating.
You have no idea. It reminds me of when I was writing Flaming Kiss. It's not my bestseller, but it's my favorite.
Ah, pardon me.
Oh, the bird's back.
But it sounds dangerous. Mrs. Otterborn, can you tell me what you did last night?
An interrogation. How exciting. As you know, we all had dinner together. It was quite pleasant. Afterward, I took a stroll on the lower deck. It's quieter there. My daughter came to get me, and we went back up to our cabin around 11 p.m. I slept like a log. Must be the Nile air.
Okay.
Lynette Doyle's pearl necklace has gone missing.
A theft and a murder? The plot thickens. A crime of passion. Murder? A primitive instinct. That Jacqueline, with her passionate temperament, obeying the deepest urges of her being, sneaking through the shadows.
I see the crime has touched you deeply.
Mostly for writing a story, I think. What about the... that's Lynette Doyle's cabin. What about the... I'll chat with you. I'm just thinking about the nurse and stuff. I guess she's still in the cabin with the other lady. Jacqueline.
Mrs. Allerton, always a pleasure.
Pleasure shared, despite the dramatic circumstances.
I would like to question you regarding the murder of Lynette Doyle, madame.
That poor child. I'm so glad you're here. I'm sure you will find out who did it.
That is my intention. How are you coping?
Fortunately, I have Tim by my side, dear boy. He's always there for me.
I'm sorry to have to ask, but I must get a clear picture of everyone's movements last night. Can you tell me yours?
Please don't apologize for doing your job. It's simple. Tim and I had dinner together, and then I went to bed around 10:30 p.m. and slept as well as usual.
Nothing particular to report?
Now that you ask, it was probably nothing, but I heard a splash. It must have been around 1 a.m. It may have been a dream, but I came fully awake. I listened carefully, but heard nothing more. Then I drifted off again.
Thank you, madame. Your testimony is very important.
Interesting stuff.
What
And the
can
necklace?
you tell me about Lynette Doyle's pearl necklace?
It's really very beautiful, isn't it?
It was stolen last night.
Oh, poor child. To be robbed and murdered on the same night. What kind of world are we living in?
A very dangerous one, it would seem. Thank you, madame.
Okay. I've technically been everywhere then.
Mr. Doyle, I've managed to stabilize your wound. The tibia fracture isn't clean and the bullet is still lodged in your leg. Unfortunately, I can't remove it here. That needs to be done at a hospital. For now, you're prohibited from using your leg.
This sounds serious. I hope you're not in too much pain, Mr. Doyle.
Ah, Monsieur Poirot, you're here. The painkillers I administered to Mr. Doyle should provide relief for a few hours.
Thank you very much, Doctor. My leg pain is insignificant compared to my grief. My Lynette. Dead. Murdered.
My deepest condolences once again.
Mr. Doyle, I know this isn't the ideal time, but may I ask you a few questions?
Please do.
I'll leave you to it. If you need me, I'll be outside.
How are you feeling, Monsieur Doyle?
It's agony.
You were badly wounded.
Oh, hang my wound. I've just lost the love of my life.
Can you walk me through what happened to you last night? Perhaps walk was a bad choice of words.
What a night it was. I'll tell you everything I can remember, if it will help catch Lynette's killer.
After you left, we continued playing bridge for a bit.
Waiter, a drink, a double gin.
Simon, are you playing or what?
Sorry.
Hang on a minute.
To revenge.
He has the same hand as the other guy. They could have at least given them different hands.
I'm tired. I'm going to bed. Are you coming, darling?
I think I'll stay a bit longer. Maybe have one last quick one, read a magazine. Well, I suppose that's it. I'm going to head out too. Have a good evening.
Now, is his point of view going to be exactly the same?
I was trying to read my magazine, but I couldn't concentrate, with Jackie doing everything to make herself the center of attention with Miss Robson. She clearly wanted to get to me, but I didn't let anything show. We were engaged in a duel of patience, and I was determined to win this time.
And we have excellent drawing classes. Simon, I want another drink.
You've had quite enough drinks, Jackie.
What damned business is it of yours?
Go to bed, Jackie. You're drunk.
If you're embarrassed, Simon dear, you'd better leave the room. I really must. It's so late. You're not to go. You're to stay and hear what I've got to say.
You're making
I think
a
it's
fool of
very
yourself.
dodgy that she was
God's
made to
sake, go
stay.
To bed.
You're afraid of a scene, aren't you? That's because you're so
It's like
English,
needing an
so
alibi
reticent.
or a
You want
witness.
me to behave decently, don't you? You damned fool. Do you think you could treat me as you have done and get away with it? I told you that I'd kill you sooner than see you go to another woman. You're my man, do you hear? You belong to me. I'll shoot you like a dog, like the dirty dog you are. Mr. Hayashi! Mr. Hayashi! She shot him! Oh, she shot him! Oh, God. Oh, I wish I were dead. What have I done?
Where's the gun?
What have I done? Hush, dear. Hush.
Get her to her cabin, Hayashi. Miss Robson, get that hospital nurse of yours. Don't leave her. Make quite sure she's safe with the nurse looking after her. Then get hold of old Bessner and bring him here. For God's sake, don't let any news of this get to my wife.
They left me alone in a lounge for 5 minutes or so. My leg was killing me. But all I could think of at the time was that it was I, through my deeply selfish actions, who had caused Jackie to commit such an act of hatred.
So you were
I
alone
caused her so much grief.
with a gun
I deserved much
that
worse
then went
than a bullet
missing.
in the leg.
Let's see. It's not pretty, but it could be much worse. The bone is fractured, and there's considerable blood loss. Mr. Hayashi, help me carry him to my cabin. Perfect. Come and help us. You'll be more useful than Mr. Hayashi, who I see is in the process of collapsing. You're not going to let me down, are you?
Don't worry. I'll do what I can.
After what felt like an eternity, Mr. Hayashi, Dr. Bessner, and Miss Robson came to help me and carry me to the doctor's cabin. I must admit I don't remember much. I just know the doctor was working on my leg, and the pain was unbearable. I think I must have passed out.
Well, this is the best I can do. You've been brave. I'm going to give you something to help you sleep. And your wife? What should we do about your wife?
She needn't know till the morning. You mustn't blame Jackie.
She's already dead.
It's been all my fault. I treated her disgracefully. She didn't know what she was doing.
Yes, I understand.
My fault, Miss Robson. Someone ought to stay with her. She might hurt herself.
It's all right, Mr. Doyle. Miss Bowers is going to stay with her all night.
Where's the
Mr.
gun?
Hayashi,
Because he
the gun.
mentions it.
You mustn't leave
But
it
is
lying
that
around.
deliberate? Is he
Quite
trying to
right.
throw people
I'll
off?
go and get hold of it now.
While Mr. Hayashi was off searching for the revolver, the doctor finally gave me something. I struggled not to fall asleep because I wanted to make sure everything was okay.
I'm bothered. I can't find that revolver.
What? How is that possible? Did you look everywhere?
I only heard a few snatches of conversation when Mr. Hayashi returned. I wanted to react, to say that we had to search the boat for that bloody gun. But the sedative was already taking effect. I fell asleep before he and Miss Robson left the room.
Now you know everything.
It is clear to me how you ended up in this state. Thank you.
Hello.
Oh, excuse me. I thought Monsieur Doyle would be alone. I'll come back later.
Wait a moment, please. Your presence is actually timely. May I ask you a few questions?
Very well. I'm listening.
You're also suspect.
Why do you visit Mr. Doyle?
I just wanted to check on him and express my sincere condolences for Madame Doyle. What happened to her is terrible, very, very terrible.
You kind of lost your job now, I guess.
Your movements last night, what were they?
I helped Madame Doyle to bed around 11:30 p.m. Then I went to bed in my cabin around 11:45 p.m.
Did you see or hear anything that could be useful to us?
No. Naturally, if I had been unable to sleep, if I had mounted the stairs, then perhaps I might have seen this assassin, this monster, enter or leave Madame's cabin. But as it is... Monsieur, I implore you. You see how it is. What can I say?
Don't be a fool. Nobody thinks you saw or heard anything. You'll be quite all right. I'll look after you. Nobody's accusing you of anything.
Monsieur is very good.
I'm not convinced he would say he would look. There's something dodgy going on there. See, to me, she's going to lose her job because she was the assistant or the nurse or private assistant, whatever, for Lynette Doyle. She's just lost her job, technically. She would be one of my prime suspects for nicking the necklace, and she could have done it when she found the body. However, the fact he said that and it not suggested about, you know, he wouldn't suggest she's getting sacked necessarily, but what? There's something weird about him saying she's going to be okay.
Do you know anything about your Madame's pearl necklace?
Madame Doyle was wearing it last night. And I also saw Madame put the necklace back in its case last night.
She won't make eye contact with us.
Is that the last time you saw the necklace?
Yes, monsieur.
And what about this morning?
My God, I didn't even look. When I entered her cabin, I saw Madame. I screamed and ran out.
It was indeed missing this morning. We are done for the moment, mademoiselle.
I am truly sorry for you, Monsieur Doyle. I know how you must feel. I hope everything will be all right for you. Monsieur
There's
Poirot,
a mustache in the background, look.
I'll be in the saloon if you need to question me.
It's your mustache. I must get it. It's mine.
Treasure for my collection.
I haven't found many this time. Maybe she's going to find them when she searches the rooms. Back outside.
Excuse me, Mr. Poirot. I should like to see Jackie. Would you mind if I asked you to bring her here? I've thought a lot. I haven't treated her well, and I'd like to clear things up. I know Lynette would want me to.
You wish to see Miss de Belfort? Very well. I will fetch her for you.
Let's have a chat with the doctor.
The night. It does not seem to offer much peace for you.
Yes, I've had more pleasant holidays, actually.
Go figure.
What happened to you last night, Dr. Bessner?
It all started when Mr. Hayashi woke me up in the middle of the night. I was asleep when I heard someone knocking on my door. I got up quickly, wondering what they could possibly want with me at this late hour.
Dr. Bessner,
Who's that? Stop making such a racket.
it's Doyle. He's been shot. Mr. Belfort shot him. He's in the salon. Can you come?
Let's see. It's not pretty, but it
Oh, the
could be
time. I
much
wonder if the
worse.
clock's right.
The bone is fractured, and there's
I
considerable
doubt
blood
it,
loss.
because that would make it,
Mr.
what,
Hayashi, help me carry
10
him to my
o'clock?
cabin.
11, maybe?
Perfect. Come and help us. You'll be more useful than Mr. Hayashi, who I see is in the process of collapsing. You're not going to let me down, are you?
Don't worry. I'll do what I can.
I still haven't seen the gun on the floor in all of this. Has anyone
The
else
young
spotted
lady
it?
was
If you
there.
do, let me know in the
She
comments.
kept a cool head and was a great help in getting Mr. Doyle to my cabin. And without proper equipment, I had to improvise. Honestly, I'm quite proud of the result. However, poor Doyle was in agony. Well, this is the best I can do. You've been brave. I'm going to give you something to help you sleep. And your wife? What should we do about your wife?
She needn't know till the morning. You mustn't blame Jackie. It's been all my fault. I treated her disgracefully. She didn't know what she was doing.
Yes, I understand.
My fault, Miss Robson. Someone ought to stay with her. She might hurt herself.
It's all right, Mr. Doyle. Miss Bowers is going to stay with her all night.
Mr. Hayashi, the gun. You mustn't leave it lying around.
Quite right. I'll go and get hold of it now.
Thankfully, I had some morphine on hand. Without it, I think Mr. Doyle would have had a very rough night. And then Mr. Hayashi returned from the lounge.
I'm bothered. I can't find that revolver.
What? How is that possible? Did you look everywhere?
Of course, I looked everywhere. It dropped out of the girl's hand. She kicked it away and it went under a settee. It isn't under that settee now.
But who could have taken it? It's curious, that. But I don't see what we can do about it. Both of you go to bed. I'll watch over him tonight. And thank you. Your help has been invaluable.
I did my best. Good luck.
Thank you, Doctor.
After dismissing Mr. Hayashi and Miss Robson, I sat down in an armchair. Mr. Doyle was already asleep. I got up several times during the night to re-examine his wound and put my instruments away. Then, in the early hours of the morning, the captain came knocking at my door to tell me that Mrs. Doyle was dead. There. That's how I remember it.
Thank you, Dr. Bessner. Now that I have gathered both the testimonies of Dr. Bessner and Mr. Doyle, I am convinced that Dr. Bessner did indeed look after Simon Doyle all night. I am of the opinion that Lynette Doyle's pearl necklace was stolen. What do you think, Doctor?
All I can tell you is that I didn't see it in the cabin. Also, during the preliminary analysis of the body, I didn't observe any marks around Mrs. Doyle's neck to indicate the necklace was ripped from her neck. It's likely that she removed it before going to bed. What happened to it then, I have no idea.
Thank you for your observations.
Okay, so the only other person who could potentially have been doing anything else is the nurse, because I guess she wasn't being watched by anyone.
Good morning, Mr. Belfort. Nurse Bowers. I'm trying to determine the movements of everyone on board last night. Nurse Bowers?
As requested, I was with Miss de Belfort. She was so panicked that I had to give her a sedative.
You stayed with her all night?
Yes, from midnight until now.
I see. I now must apologize in advance, Mademoiselle Bowers, if you wouldn't mind submitting to a search and step out so that my colleague can also search this cabin. Mr. Belfort, I apologize, but I must ask the same of you.
Excuse me?
All on board and all cabins are subject to a search. A murder has taken place, and I can leave nothing to chance. I'm sure you understand.
I was just leaving anyway.
Thank you, both. It's just a formality.
Mm-hmm. Where's Elizabeth Bowers gone? Where did she go? I mean, she's there. I would expect to speak to the nurse as well, though. Obviously, they want you to talk to her first, maybe. Well, I'll do that, but I still want to talk to the nurse, wherever she's rushed off to.
Do you remember our conversation at the Imperial Nile Hotel, Mr. Belfort?
I remember it very well. I know you warned me.
Yet, you didn't listen to me.
It's true. I followed Simon and Lynette on the boat, but I am not a murderer.
Well, you keep saying you're going to kill them, so...
What did you do last night?
It's a bit hazy. I admit I had a bit to drink. After our encounter last night, I went to the lounge. Yes, all I wanted was to keep turning Simon and Lynette's honeymoon into a nightmare. I admit I drank a lot of alcohol. Well, I decided what to do to cause a nice little scene. Waiter, a drink, a double gin.
Not gin and tonic, just gin.
To revenge.
I'm tired. I'm going to bed. Are you coming, darling?
I think I'll stay a bit longer. Maybe have one last quick one, read a magazine.
Well, I suppose that's it. I'm going to head out too. Have a good evening.
Robson. Cornelia, right? Tell me about yourself.
About me? I'm not very interesting.
Who are you? Where are you from? I want to know everything.
Why are you interested?
Why are you avoiding my questions? We girls must stick together. I kept questioning Miss Robson about her tiny, boring life, doing everything I could to make her stay. I absolutely wanted to make Simon uncomfortable, but he remained impassive, pretending I didn't exist. I was seething inside, and with the help of alcohol, I finally lashed out.
And we have excellent drawing classes.
Simon, I want another drink.
You've had quite enough drinks, Jackie.
What damned business is it of yours?
Go to bed, Jackie. You're drunk.
If you're embarrassed, Simon dear, you'd better leave the room.
He escaped at that point.
I really must. It's so late.
You're not to go. You're to stay and hear what I've got to say.
You're making a fool of yourself. For God's sake, go to bed.
You're afraid of a scene, aren't you? That's because you're so English, so reticent. You want me to behave decently, don't you? You damned fool. Do you think you could treat me as you have done and get away with it? I told you that I'd kill you sooner than see you go to another woman. You're my man, do you hear? You belong to me. I'll shoot you like a dog, like the dirty dog you are.
I mean, by that time she was even aiming for the leg. There's the gun. She kicks the gun over to him.
I didn't mean. Oh my God. I didn't really mean. Oh God.
Under there.
Oh, I wish I were dead. What have I done?
Not quite
What have I
over
done?
to him.
Hush, dear. Hush.
Get her to her cabin, Hayashi. Miss Robson, get that hospital nurse of yours. Don't leave her. Make quite sure she's safe with the nurse looking after her. Then get hold of old Bessner and bring him here. For God's sake, don't let any news of this get to my wife.
I'll drown myself. I'll drown myself. I'm not fit to live. Oh, Simon. Simon.
Better get hold of Miss Bowers. I'll stay while you get her.
I must go to him. Oh, Simon, Simon, how could I? Let me go. Let me throw myself overboard. Let me kill myself.
You must stay here. Don't make a fuss. Pull yourself together. It's all right, I tell you.
Now then, what's all this?
I remember feeling a sting in my arm. I hoped it would kill me. Then everything got darker and darker until I woke up this morning.
Thank you, Mr. Belfort. Mrs.
The
Doyle's
pearl
pearl
necklace.
necklace went missing last night. Do you know anything about it?
A theft? Could someone have killed her for a piece of jewellery?
Did you know that a J was also found traced on the wall using the victim's blood?
You really think that... I didn't do it? I didn't do it! Oh, please believe me. Everyone will think I did it, but I didn't. I didn't. It's awful. I wish it hadn't happened. I might have killed Simon last night. I was mad, I think. But I didn't do the other.
Calm yourself, Mr. Belfort. Don't worry. I will soon have the answer to this whole matter. Would you like to come with me, miss? Mr. Doyle would like to see you.
Simon? He wants to see... me? Yes, of course.
Still think she has
Hello,
crazy
Jackie.
eyes.
It's kind of you to come.
Simon, I didn't kill Lynette. You know I didn't. I was out of my mind last night. Oh, can you ever forgive me?
Of course, it's all right. I thought you might be worried.
Worried? A little? Oh, Simon!
You were a bit upset last night. A bit drunk.
But I could have killed you.
Mm-hmm.
Simon, I'm so sorry.
Let's give these young people some privacy. They've been through enough.
Thank you, Mr. Poirot. Thanks to you, we've been able to explain ourselves with some privacy.
You're welcome.
Yeah, of course. I totally believe that that was just explaining yourselves to each other. That's really weird, considering his wife's just been killed.
Thank you for keeping watch over Mr. Belfort all night.
Oh, I'm used to sitting up with patients. It wasn't the most challenging guard duty I've had.
What did you do last night?
Let me see. Last night was eventful, to say the least. I had gone to bed early after dinner, but I was abruptly awakened by Miss Robson around midnight.
Miss Bowers! Open the door!
In the middle of the night, I was woken up by a pounding on my door. I got annoyed, wondering if it was a bad joke, but when I saw the little girl's face...
I would just like to complain that all of these characters are constantly wearing the same clothes.
Miss Robson,
Even when they're waking up in the middle of the night.
are you all right?
Oh my god!
I think they could have gone to a bit of effort there.
She shot Mr. Doyle! She keeps saying she wants to kill herself! We need you!
And Mr. Doyle, is he all right?
He's in the lounge. He has a bullet wound in his leg. Mr. Hayashi will get Dr. Bessner once we've reached Miss de Belfort. If she's left alone, she might harm herself.
Now then, what's all this?
Is there anything I can do to help?
Not at the moment. I'll give her a sedative and stay with her all night. Go and help the others with Mr. Doyle. I'm sure they'll need you more.
Did she stay all night is the real question?
When the little girl came out of the room, I administered the sedative to Miss de Belfort. Within 5 minutes, she was sleeping like a baby. I sat down in an armchair and waited like that until the morning, getting up from time to time to check that she was all right. As I mentioned, I stayed up the rest of the night watching over Miss de Belfort. I'm afraid that's all.
No need for apologies. Your testimony is extremely valuable.
The necklace.
Miss Bowers, Lynette Doyle's pearl necklace went missing last night. Can you tell me anything about that?
The one she was wearing yesterday? A beautiful necklace. Even my boss doesn't have such pretty jewelry. I don't know what more I can tell you.
Thank you for your testimonial.
Okay, so we pretty much talked to everybody now, except the captain, who I haven't seen. Unless he's in... Oh, hang on. Oops. He has a room here. I forgot about that. He is in here. Ah. Pyramids and Sphinx. The role-playing game. This room would be a prime place for a mustache, but there isn't one.
Good morning, Captain.
Ah, Mr. Poirot. My turn to be interrogated for your investigation?
Nothing to worry about. It is the detective's routine to ask questions. Is the river always this calm?
Yes. I spent months at sea as an officer on cargo ships through storms you wouldn't believe. This is a whole different world. An absolute pleasure.
And last
night?
night?
What did you do last night?
Well, I have a new hobby recently. Role-playing games. It was an American tourist who taught me a few months ago. And I got completely hooked. The game we play is called Pyramids and Sphinx. I converted the chef and Samir, and we play almost every evening. I'm the game master. I adjust the scenario as we go along. They never know what diabolical plan I have in store for them. It's always a mystery. Have you ever played it?
I've had a similar experience from time to time. When did you start playing?
We started at 10 p.m. as usual, and Samir joined us around 11:30 p.m. It lasted until about 3 a.m., I think.
And did anyone leave during the game?
Not even to go to the bathroom. We were also involved in it.
Imagine that.
Okay, and the necklace?
Is there any new information about Mrs. Doyle's pearl necklace?
I don't know if it's relevant, but I've only seen pearls like those once before. They are found only in the Sea of Japan.
No, it's not really relevant. But thanks anyway. So. Oh, the birds again. Hello there. So. Let's have a look at the tab screen, because we have various connections. Where's the murder weapon? Where's the necklace? Well, we already know that's probably gone overboard. But we're suspect as to who actually threw it there. Okay. We haven't spoken to someone about that yet, but we probably need Jane to help with that. We have connections available, so... the revolver. Fracture completely prevents him from walking, which would make it very difficult for him to, for example, go and shoot his wife. Surely we have some kind of reference to her gun linking into the revolver that was used. Guess not. Simon Doyle was alone in the lounge, but he can't walk, technically. I mean, it's sort of between these two, isn't it?
Exactly. I'm right.
Technically he couldn't, but I'm not convinced by that. I don't think that's the only answer. I mean, I don't see why there would be any sort of join there, to be honest. I don't know why I'm clicking them. Some of these connections are slightly challenging because that's when the murder took place, but that has no real relevance. No one entered or left the ship. Like, that has no relevance to anything else. Okay, we've been drugged. I think we've come to that conclusion now. It's this one. I'm sure it's this one, and the bottle's open at the top.
Well done, that's correct. If someone wanted to drug me, the task is not impossible. Observing that I only pour from my own bottle, uncorked at the table, the perpetrator could easily target me and no one else. I must go and check on this. Excellent detective work. Naturally.
Okay, so we need to go and have another look at that bottle. How does this not relate to the shooting as well, though? That's what I'm confused about. Like, you would think that relates to that. Can I click on that one? No, not that one either. Genuinely surprised about that. I guess that one could potentially link up with that one. Yeah. Technically, she was not alone all night. Technically. Two still available. They've reconciled. I mean, I guess I can try and link that with him being shot. No. Okay. That's her weapon, this tiny little thing. What a strange looking gun.
A good answer. Of course. Jacqueline de Belfort showed me a small .22 caliber revolver at the hotel in Aswan. It's the one she used to shoot Simon Doyle. Another victory for Poirot. Of course.
Of course. So we know it was probably the same gun. Jacqueline de Belfort's revolver was likely used to kill her.
I found it.
Still 2 connections available. I think we'll go and have an investigate of our alcohol first. Maybe that'll open up something else we can link together. But the linking options there don't seem great. Oh. No, I can still do something else with it.
That's my personal bottle. Well, an experiment is necessary to find out if it's been drugged. I must find a way of making sure there was sleeping powder in my wine. And I have only the equipment around me, so it's not going to be easy. But if it were easy, anyone could do it. Let's give it a go. Yes, that might work. I'm going to try to separate the elements that make up the wine with absorbent paper. But first, I need to reduce the pigments in the wine, which would get in the way.
I see. I need to reduce the pH. It's not litmus paper, I guess. So we need to get it to 5. So I need to add something that makes it pH. Well, then just the lemon juice. Surely. Oh. Wait, what? Oh, I'm an idiot.
Yes.
I'm an idiot. Start over.
I'm going to try to separate the elements that make up the wine with absorbent paper. But first, I need to reduce the pigments in the wine, which would get in the way.
Coffee's got its own colour. It's obviously about amounts of stuff. Well, that didn't change the... Wait, what? I guess it's the same pH, to be fair. I was expecting it to do something. Did it really just want me to pour the coffee in there?
Coffee has the desired pH, but its coloration masks the result just as much as the wine does. Bad candidate.
Well, that's what I thought. That's the only one that's 5. Unless it's just because it depends how much you pour in. So if I choose detergent... But that's got its own chemicals.
Yes, that's the right solution.
Okay,
The
well,
wine
yeah, fair.
is transparent enough to see the result without masking it. And there is indeed an intruder. I count 4 spots instead of 3.
That one?
As I expected. My wine does contain a chemical compound that shouldn't be there. Something has been added to it. Given the strong reaction of the strip, It wasn't a small amount, and therefore it wasn't an accident. Someone has deliberately drugged me. Exact. Someone did drug me last night. But why?
To prevent you from interfering.
It's logical. Any meticulous criminal would want to avoid having Hercule Poirot present and alert during his misdeed. So he would have drugged me to remove me as a threat. Which means...
Was the crime premeditated? Yes.
This clue proves that the crime was carefully premeditated. The fact that my bottle had been drugged before the murder, possibly several hours before, proves that the killer had as long as an hour or more before removing me as a danger.
Did they know they were going to use the gun, though, is the next question. So many questions. I feel like there's something that links in with this, but I have no idea what. If I just click everything. At this point I'm just clicking them all because some of these linking things are really like... Some of them make sense and some of them seem like a stretch. We can technically do that now. Which of the crew members are suspects? No.
Congratulations.
What information leads me to this conclusion? 2 witnesses said they played the game with him.
Of course, precisely what I thought.
Is he a suspect? Technically, yes, because no one saw him, but he was also tied up. So technically, no. Even though he could be. So I think saying no is a mistake, but he was tied up.
What talent.
No, he was playing a game.
Now that is a good answer. Every question must have its answer.
No, it was on the key.
One less puzzle to solve. Now that is a good answer.
He had potential to drug me, mind
must
you.
Be the right solution. Well done. I found it. Despite an unhealthy interest in role-playing games, none of the crew aroused my suspicions, and each of them...
Unhealthy interest?
Who
Strange thing to say.
Succeeded?
No one entered or left the boat during the night. The murder took place between then and then. It's a random thing, but I just suddenly thought maybe that does link up.
The little grey cells, they do not desert me.
I mean, technically, it's a logical outcome to that, but yeah. There's still 2 more things to link up. He left the lounge at the same time. I don't think any of these will link to it, but I'm clicking them anyway. I'm at that stage now. I'm just like, some of these are so silly. I don't even know if I need to do all the connections, so, you know, I don't know why I'm wasting my time on it, to be honest. Let's go and have a look around the rooms, I guess, because we're not going to get any further here, are we, until we do some more investigating. This episode is already like 2 hours long, and this chapter is going to be at least like another 2 or 3 hours. It's like a really long chapter because there's so much investigating to do. So I'm going to call this video here, and then we'll continue with Jane in the next episode.